Alright guys, so we are back at it. Gonna be riding out to Goleta this time. And take a short little trip just to see what's out on that side of town. So always gotta fuel up in this thing. It's only got like a 2-gallon tank. So I am running my chin mount today versus my chest mount. So we're gonna check out to see how the angles and everything look on. Oh, put a little too much in that one. Check out to see how the angles are on this. See, 8 does, 485. Gas doesn't seem to have gone down very much in price, right? Let's see, you're gonna say no receipt. All right. Look at my gas light. Oh, it just went off. Alrighty. Yeah. Today was a slow day, man, at work. You know, Sundays are usually pretty dead, but it kind of sucks, especially right now, because like the car business is just like super dead. It's slow, so not very much going on, and you know, it's just a lot of downtime. So with the downtime, there ain't shit to do. Let me see if I could shut my vent up front. Yeah, I've been noticing like when I have this, when I have the chin mount, there's like a lot of turbulence because of like the air and everything, the way it's like coming through. So, what the fuck? Damn. I went over on my last video how this bike has like flame out issues. I think I was just too high in a, what do you call it? Too high of a gear. So I started kind of bogged down a little bit. But the thing is, when you're like off the throttle is off. There's like, it stops sending gas to the engine. You know what I mean? So it's like completely off. And if you like give it some, it like sometimes like it's all weird. Like, I don't know. It's just one of those things when you're like slowing down and shit. Has that flame out issue. Yesterday it flamed out on me twice. My God. That's the thing with these CRFs, man. It's a common complaint, you know? So I just need to get a tune. Listen to that baby scream. God dang. That thing sounds so good. Oh yeah. I love this thing. So I've kind of been curious, like I want to see if they lie to me. I went to this dealership to go see, they had this M3, E36 M3, and it needed, I'm not lying to you, it needed absolutely everything. I mean, you name it, it needed it. And these guys, like, not my original salesperson, I guess, but the manager like acted like the car was in like tip-top shape and needed absolutely everything because some elderly people owned it. And trust me, don't get me wrong, it was a good color combination and everything, which is why I wanted it, but it was just like, whoa, buddy. Just because old people owned it doesn't mean that they like changed out all the vacuum hoses and did absolutely all the maintenance that needed to be done on the vehicle, you know. I took my little brother with me, who's a BMW technician, and he looked it over, and I mean, the vehicle had a slight knock and all this shit. I just wanted it for the bones, you know, because the bones were good on the thing. I mean, it had a little bit of a dent on the driver's side fender, and I mean, it needed work, don't get me wrong. I mean, it instantly needed about like $8 grand worth of work. So, and that's like instantly. That's not the nickel and diming yet, you know what I mean? That's just getting started from what we could see. Well, they wanted $22,000 for it, and you know, it's just so much fucking money, dude, for a car that needs like everything. So I made them an offer. I said, you know what, I'll make you guys an offer of like 15 grand plus tax, and I think that's what was what the vehicle was worth, you know. And they said no, they denied my offer, which is fine, whatever. But the manager was like, oh yeah, these things are all over marketplace for like this is what we're going based off of like market value. And it's like, dude, yeah, but if you're asking 22,000, like you could find these in like pristine condition for like 22 grand, you know what I mean? This is legit like a rough project for $22,000. And it's like, I know that they were just hoping to get somebody that didn't know what the fuck they were doing to pay that, because yeah, it's a popular car, it's hot, and you get all these young kids that actually want these things, you know, and is just hoping to run into some kid that begs their mom and dad to buy him this car, and parents don't know anything about it, you know. Like, hey, the parents would think about it, hey, it's a 20-year-old BMW, there's nothing to worry about, you know what I mean? Well, wait till they get the bill of fixing that thing. That's where the conversation is gonna need to be had. I wonder if they're still open. These guys still are open. Yeah, this is insane, brother. So, apparently they sold that thing for 18 grand. 18 grand, man, for that M3. Well, you know, if I got somebody that paid it, I would have paid it all day long. I brought cash. The thing is, man, these guys in the sales, you know, they don't sit you down. You show on your feet and you sell on, or no, yeah, you show on your feet and you sell in your seat. And that's just one of those things, man, that people either get it or they don't, you know. And they lost a sale, but they gained a sale. And I've had trouble with that dealership before, man. One time I went in there. This was back in 2017? I went in there to go buy a Honda Type R. I thought they were cool at the time. And they said I couldn't afford it. I got offended. So I did the next best thing I could do. I went to Subaru and I bought the STI. They let me test drive it. I test drove 2 of those things. Yeah, they let me drive it. Sat me down. I went through the process. They gave me water. They said, what can we do to sell you this vehicle today? I said, brother, I'm already sold. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go back to Honda tomorrow, drive this thing there, say, hey, y'all didn't want to sell me a car? Guess who did? Shit. That's how it is, man. You know, some of these people are cool, some of the people are not. And the thing about the car business is everybody thinks they're the shit. You know what I mean? And it's like, man, I've been doing this too goddamn long. So you could tell the people that have been doing it for a while, and then you run into the younger cats that you know, had a good month, had a couple good months, and they just think they're just the bomb bait, you know. That's all right. They get humbled down eventually. Nice night, man. It's beautiful. I wanted to go to the casino tonight, but you know what? I said I might go on my day off. Sundays usually get super fucking busy too at the casino. And a lot of the times when it's super busy, specifically at my casino, they don't fucking machines don't pay, man. I think the weekends are just there for everybody to, or for them to be collecting money, you know what I mean? They just sit back and collect. Yeah. I want to learn how to play some card games, man. I want to learn how to play like blackjack real good. I want to learn how to play poker. And talk about everybody. They're like, man, I played with $100. I was there for like a few hours. And it's just, you can make the money go longer when you're playing those table games. You know what I mean? So, yeah, let's see. We'll jump over here. Yeah, man. I don't know. It just seems like a lot of fun, you know? But then again, who knows? It might take too long. I might not even have the patience to just be sitting there looking at everybody, you know? Like, damn. Oh, man. Beautiful night. Beautiful night. Homie's got the bump in the trunk. Boom, boom, boom. You know what? And that is actually something I wanted to get done to my truck. I want to get some bump in the trunk, man. I want to get maybe like a JLW8 or a W7 and an 8-inch, you know. Since there's like a bunch of room underneath that seat, underneath that back seat, you just get like a big ass fucking box in there. Probably get a, let's see, a JLW7 and an 8-inch. Probably get that thing in like a 4 cubic foot box. Oh man. Tune that thing down probably to like 28 to 30 hertz. Oh, that would be the sweet spot right there. Hit some major lows. But that's the thing, man. Those fucking subs, they require a lot of juice. They require a lot of juice, which is fine, you know. But I'm not trying to take up too much space, because I gotta fit my dogs in the truck. Listen to that bike sing. Woo! Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. Should I go through the residential? Nah, I'm not gonna go through residential. It's late. And it's Sunday, I say. Woo! Damn, the road. Oh, they redid the road right here. No wonder it's got a little squiggly in the center. Gotta stay on the sides. My bike was doing a little shimmy. Should I keep going straight? Yeah, I keep going straight. Fuck it. Dun dun dun. Yeah, man. I gotta get used to like leaning to the right, you know what I mean? Leaning to the left is a lot easier, but when I lean to the right, I'm like, damn. Gonna have to drop down and let your shoulder lean, let your shoulder lean. See, I could do that. Woo! But going to the right is sketchy, bro. Oh, damn. Yeah, man. I don't know. For some reason, going to the right is sketchy. I know that there's those other guys with the speed bikes, man. Those guys be dropping knee hella crazy, dog. I see those guys. I'm like, ugh. Especially on supermotos too. Those dudes be dropping hella knee. You know? Yeah. But they like stand up all straight, you know, they got the knees out and shit. They're like, fucking whipping those things like it ain't no thing, you know what I mean? Shit. Should I take a shortcut? Nah, I ain't gonna take a shortcut today. We go the long way. We're gonna go the long way. The lady is cooking up some dinner. Have some steaks tonight. Ugh. Hey, get a potato, baked potato. Damn. There's a homie right there. What's up, bro? Reach out to the homie. All right, guys, we're gonna drop some knee right here. We're gonna drop some knee. Nah, you're right. There's a lot more turbulence, man. I hope it sounds decent. We gonna make a right turn. Thank you very much. Alrighty guys, this is where I'm going to end the video tonight. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys on the next one.